Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you what to do if your bail is sticking on your spinning reel. That's not going to work. I'm going to show you 3 common causes and how to repair those. So let's get right down to it. I'm going to start with this reel. This is loosey-goosey and I'm going to show you why in a little bit. But as you can see, it doesn't lock down. If you cast it and you go to reel, your line's just going to keep coming out of that. So the first thing is probably the most obvious thing. We're going to start by removing these bail arms here with a Phillips head screwdriver, both sides, and that should pop off like so. So inside you have your bail spring, and sometimes that's broken, but that's a very rare occurrence. A lot of the times it's just kind of sticky. So you're going to take your reel oil and you're going to lube that up, make sure it spins freely. I'm going to go all along the edges of this as well. Inside of there. We're going to do this on the other side too, where the bail arm makes contact with the reel. You don't want to put too much. And then you'll screw these back on and that should be good. So once you have that all together, you're going to want to work it. Just work it a little bit. Make sure it gets in all those grooves.
Hit it, get it.
You can take the time now to also put some reel oil in the rest of your reel as well. Now this can be a common issue if you're prone to dropping your reel in the water, like some people.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
The second issue you can come across, which I think is probably the most common issue, is when you flip your bail and it doesn't go down at all. Now you might think this is super complicated, probably the bail spring. Going to have to replace a part. It's not. It is super easy. Let me show you. For this, we only need to unscrew one side. And this should pop out. Look at that.
Just look at it.
So a lot of times when you're in the car and you're throwing your stuff around, if you're not careful, you can bend your bail wire. And if you have a lot of tension in your bail wire, it's going to want to pull out, and that's going to keep pressure on this little piece right here. You don't want any potential energy in your bail. Remember that from grade school? So all you do in this situation is you're going to bend it back into shape so that when you set it here, it sits flush without any pressure or anything. You want it to sit naturally where it's supposed to go. And this might take a few tries, so be patient.
Why didn't you just go home? That's your home! Are you too good for your home? Answer me!
So see this? Once you get it, it should want to sit right on there all by itself. No tension whatsoever. Bloop, just like that. Replace our screw. Flip the bail. There it goes. There it goes. Perfect. Every time. That is the #1 issue that I've come across with repairing bails on your spinning reel. All of this can be avoided if you're just a little more careful. But things happen. Sometimes you drop them, sometimes they get crushed in the car. It doesn't take much to bend this wire. Okay, back to this one. So this is still having an issue. As you can see, it still doesn't want to go down. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, dadgum, John, I did everything you said and it's still not working. Well, stick with me because this happened to me earlier this season and I figured it out. Okay, so for this, here's your issue. You're going to come to this side of your bail arm, the side with the spring in it. We're going to undo that. We're also going to undo this screw that connects the bail wire. We're removing this section because we don't want to accidentally bend our wire as we're messing with this. Take that off. You can see there was no tension there, it just popped right out and maintains its shape. So here's the deal. Inside of this, let's see if I can show you. Inside of this, there's a groove and there's a hole. And where it connects, you have this peg and then you have your bail spring, which has a peg. And they have to go in separate holes. So if you're not careful, when you put this back on, they can both go into that slot and then it's not going to work. You have to get your bail spring inside of this hole, not the groove. You're going to need a pokey object for this. This is going to be hard to show you because it's such a small thing. For demonstration purposes, so you can see what I'm doing, I'm just going to take off this whole bail. You shouldn't have to do this if you're doing it by yourself, though. Okay, so there's our bail spring. There's the hole that goes into. So we're going to put this on like this, and we're going to use our pokey object here to slide that into the hole. And I would tell you right now, it is easier said than done. There, I think that's it. I think we're in there now. Yep. Alright, and then holding that in place, we're going to put the screw back in. If it's not completely in there, putting the screw back in and working it a little bit should seat it. There it is, I felt it go right there. So, that should do it. Let's put the arm back on here. Okay, that's all back together. Let's see. Flip it over. Boom, just like that. Every time. Alright guys, that'll do it. Those are the 3 most common issues I've come across when repairing the bail on a spinning reel. The number 1 most common, of course, being that bail wire being bent. So check that first, and it never hurts to oil your reel. And if you still have an issue, check the position of that bail spring, and really that should do it for you. So if this was helpful, please be sure to leave a thumbs up. If you want to check out some of my other reel repair videos, check out the playlist here. And if you guys are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.
Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Ow, 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 show them girl, yeah, boom, boom.
Alright guys, that'll do it. Those are the 3 most issues. Oh my god. Alright guys, that'll do it. Those are the 3 most common issues I've come across when repairing.
Hit it, hit it, hit it, get it, get it, get it, get it, ow, 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 show them girl, yeah, boom, boom, bow, bow, boom, 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 boom.